I'm gonna try to do another texture piece with the background utilizing a emergency blanket. Yeah, they're silver on one side, gold on the other, and look how massive it is. It's like the size of like a queen size bed. And they were super cheap. Like I think I paid 10 euros for 4, and they're the size of like 4 queen size beds. Like honestly, that's like free compared to like gold leaf. Because last time in the last piece that I created, I did a gold leaf and I kind of wasted it all. Not only did I cover it up with a massive textured flower, but then, you know, to get the patina look that I wanted, I ended up kind of just covering the most of it up. Although it did create like a nice little texture background, that was kind of cool. But I'm gonna try this. I've never used it before. I don't know what's gonna happen. The only thing I'm unsure of, it's got like folds in it. I don't know what to do with that. It's huge. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use this and create a piece of art somehow, some way. All right, I'm gonna grab my transparent glue. I'm gonna put it in a little cup, mix it with a little bit of water to thin it down. I don't know, I seem to think that in my mind is a good idea. And as always, as a fluid artist, once a fluid artist, always a fluid artist, as if I'm gonna do a pour. I'm gonna spread the glue out as evenly as possible. But I realized after I spread all the glue out, I wasn't sure how I was going to put this thing actually down on the canvas without it like half sticking as I tried to lay it down, because obviously there's glue covering this whole thing. But anyway, we're going to stick it down just like I did with the gold leaf. I'm going to put the transparent glue over top and let it to dry. But see what I mean about those creases that come in the blanket? I'm not so sure, but let's see how it goes. All right, so I let the layer of glue dry, and now, I don't know, I kind of wanted to create like a silvery background with the stuff. So I'm going over with like a pearl white, which is kind of dumb because it's transparent. As you can see, nothing's really working out so well. And then I also have some pewter paint, metallic, and that's not working out either. So I'm adding some white to hopefully make it a little bit more opaque. I wanted some of the silver to shine through. Nothing's really working. Yeah, nothing's working. I don't know. This I'm gonna blot it off and see maybe if I can make some silver. Maybe I'll rub it a little bit, but yeah, nothing's working at all. I'm gonna add some additional colors. Maybe if I make it a more gray, I just keep working it. I don't know what to do. Well, it's dry, and I'm not really loving all of the lines. I used to do these little flowers on a swiped background. I blow them out, and a lot of people had commented when I did the swipe over that it made like a pretty little fence motif on the back. So we're just gonna go with that with this for the moment. But I'm envisioning that I'm probably not gonna love it, but I don't know yet because I've never used this. So let's give it a shot because it's kind of geometric, right? The way these are shaped on the canvas. So I'm gonna go for it anyway. All right, it's official. I hate it. Yeah. As much as I thought I could create like some fence motif behind my abstract textured flower, it sucks. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to attempt to, well, because what I figured out is if I take this little stuff and I crinkle it, I get crinkly stuff, kind of looks like the gold leaf. So I'm gonna put this down on the canvas, glue that down, and see if I like that any better. Well, that's now dry. And now I'm going to take, I have a bunch of, and I love this color. It's like oxide black mixed with phthalo blue. And I love the dark blue, navy, rich, inky color that I get. If you've watched any of my videos, you know I love this as a background. So I'm gonna utilize that to cover up this emergency blanket. Yeah, and see what kind of texture color I can create before I start to color in my flower. So let's get started, shall we? Oh, and before I get started, this is the tool that I use. It's a catalyst wedge. I love catalyst wedges. They're silicone. It's not sponsored by Princeton Catalyst Wedge, but hey, if you're ever watching this Princeton Catalyst Wedge people, if you want to sponsor my channel, I would love it because I love these tools. I have this one and I have one with the teeth, and that I use to wreck a Dutch pour. But this one I use to kind of spread the paint over top of the texture. And it's nice and pliable. It fits really nice in my hand. I love that. So I'm gonna use this. I'm going to spread the paint on the canvas and yeah, see what we end up with. Thing. I want to now paint the flower, and I'm kind of hemming and hawing. I've actually only ever done one textured flower before. And I'd like to do it like a pearl whitey pink color. But the one I did previously, I painted the dark color first and then went back and did all the shading and the highlighting with the lighter color. So I'm gonna do the same thing today. So I'm going to use the quinacridone magenta. Hold on, what am I gonna use? Hang on. I'm going to use this Vivid Intense by ColourArte, and it is quinacridone magenta. Now, I'll be honest with you, I think it's gonna be too dark. I'm gonna mix it with some white just to see if I can lighten it up. But it kind of goes nice with the ultimate color that I want on the top, which is natural linen, which is a pigment. Give a nice shimmer, but they're more transparent than opaque. I wish I could just paint the whole flower this color, but I can't. I gotta put another color down first. And this Intense is highly pigmented, so I'm gonna give it a shot. I don't know how much weight I need to mix it with or if it's going to work out or not. Well, I'm gonna have to customize the color and see what we end up with. Okay, this turned out really, really ugly. It's like Pepto-Bismol like threw up all over my canvas. Yeah, it's not gonna work out so well. So I'm gonna have to kind of figure out how to fix this thing. Not only do I not care for the color, it's too intense. I'm gonna come over with a lighter color. But I also don't care for the shape of the flower. It doesn't even look like a flower, it looks like a giant like flower bowl. It looks like a bowl, it doesn't look like a flower. So we're gonna have to do something about that. swear to God, this flower hates me. It absolutely hates me. So I'm going to steal something from the AB Creative playbook. I'm going to take this texture paste. I'm going to throw it in a little bag. And I'm going to turn it into a piping bag. However, as you can see, I've MacGyvered it because it had holes in it. So I just grabbed some tape, and this actually kind of works out well. So thank you, AB Creative, for this little tip, because this is definitely working out a hell of a lot better. Now I can create an outline to my bowl, fruit bowl, flower bowl thingy, and see if I can actually salvage this thing into something that I was actually envisioning in the first place. Hey, and if you've lasted this far, and if you like my content, please like, subscribe, turn on your notifications so that you know next time I make a disaster on a canvas and that you might want to come along on the journey. Oh my God, we finally got here. Now I can finally add the color I've always wanted, with the natural linen on top, to give my flower that, I don't know, a little bit of dewy, glistening prettiness. So let's go in for a close up and I'll show you how this all turned out.